Teamster Power 767 Reality Check with Jeff Schenfeld and Garfield Hooper.
All right, how's it going, Garfield?
It's going pretty good. Having a good weekend. You?
No complaints. No complaints.
That's good.
All right, we're going to get right into it, okay? Today we're going to be talking about Article 3.
Yes.
It has a bunch of different things in it. We're going to just talk about some things that we think are important,
Yeah.
okay? The ones that, yeah.
Most of it's not like something you're going to use on a day-to-day basis. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like, saying language, talking about, what a local union is, what your rights are and things like that. It's not super something. It's not even something you're going to most of Article 3 isn't even something you would put on a grievance. But we'll talk about the parts that you will.
So first we're going to talk about dues, okay?
Yes.
As just so everyone knows, when you're in a closed shop, a lot of the states that are a closed shop, you pay day one. You can't work at UPS unless you are in the union. That's it. There's no way around it. Now, in the South, right to work states, it's on your 31st day, you go through your packet, 31st day, and that's when they start taking dues out. That's if you decide to join the union, which we always say, everyone should join the union, right?
Absolutely.
That's it. I mean, union has gotten a
small
lot
price
of things
to pay
for people.
I feel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what it is dues are 2.5 times your hourly rate per month. Okay. So, for let's say, package car driver, 45.76, 2.5 times, 114.40 a month. Okay. We make a lot more than that, so that's not a problem. That's not an issue. I know sometimes part-timers are, if they believe it's a lot, and I'm not saying it's not for them. I'm not saying that at all. It's just, or they believe that they're not, or they aren't getting proper representation. They want to get out, right? And it's not just them. Like I said, they're package drivers I've never heard it more than like the last year, right? That people want to get out, but no matter what, I don't suggest it. I never push towards that. I always want to, people should, kind of stay in the union, and, it's just that, I mean, that's my thought on it. I mean, everyone can have their own thoughts on it, and speak to people, don't make any rash decisions, and just, decide. But, our thoughts are, you stay in the union, you got to be a part of it, right?
If you don't if you're not in the union, if you don't pay your dues, you don't have a voice. Like if you feel something's wrong, you're not being represented properly, or, whatever, you can go to a meeting, you can have your voice heard, you can talk to your business agent, your principal officer, whatever, your e-board, and, have those conversations and, try to make the union better as a whole if you feel like that's something you want to see. But you can't do that from the outside. If you're not paying dues and a right to work state, you're not going to nobody's going to listen to you. You're not going to go into the union hall and talk to anybody. Nobody's going to pay attention to you. Obviously in a right to work state, everyone is, whether you pay dues or not, you get the same you get the same representation, but let's face it, like, are you going to get the same representation if it goes past?
No.
Yeah.
Even though by law you should.
Yes, you should. Absolutely, you should.
Yes.
But not everybody does the right thing, and a lot of people take the paying dues or not paying dues very seriously. Not that we shouldn't, but.
And so, it's. That's the dues, and it's you pay them, you don't want to pay them. We suggest you get in there. We
strongly suggest you do.
Yeah, we do, no matter what.
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to talk about, it's been a problem since day one, dawn of time, whatever you want to say. Okay, supervisors working.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's no way around it. When supervisors work, they're stealing jobs from us. They're stealing work from us.
100%.
Everyone should look at that way. That's it. You're stealing from us.
Yeah.
Okay. And, it's like, if there's an extra work call-in list, if you have an extra work call-in list and they don't use the extra work call-in list, your grievance should get 100%. You write good notes, that's 100%. because they should have called in the list instead of having supervisors working, right? And if they're sending people home, like when I walk in and I'll be like, wait, was everyone done? No, they're just sending us home. And then I see supervisors working. It's like, okay, that's 100%.
Yeah.
And, it's like when I walked in the other day, I saw a supervisor working. After I saw people walking out, I walked up to him. He saw me come. Well, I had to do that. Oh, right. You're gonna say, oh, you had to do it? No, you shouldn't have sent these people home. That's all work. Stop stealing from us. And I don't get crappy. I just tell them the way it is. That's it. And they understand. They know me by now. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I was told to. Okay, so you were told by your boss to steal from us, right? That's what you're doing. So I don't have any. I don't feel bad. I don't feel, you're stealing from us, right? And what we've talked about also is, it's quadruple time, but that's the mechanism, but that's not what it should be. We believe, we've said this, that, a certain amount of hours or whatnot, whatever it is that a supervisor works, create a job.
Yeah,
right?
100%. Like if you've got part-timers filing on supervisors working, every day, like, if there's a certain amount of hours that they're filing on, create another job. That's the whole point. We want more people. We want more bargain. If those supervisors didn't become supervisors to work,
nope.
So
nope.
They shouldn't be They shouldn't be asked to work. They're there for supervising. That's right there in the title. We can do or say whatever we want to and think whatever we want to about them, but fact of the matter is, they're not supposed to be working. They're supposed to be supervising. We're the one that's supposed to be working. So file those grievances, and hopefully in the future, when if we've got some people in here that are more level-headed about what should be in the contract, as opposed to just throwing money at it, we can get more jobs created. Because right now the company's trying to get rid of jobs. They're trying to get rid of people.
Absolutely.
And that's going to lead to more supervisors working. Supervisors are going to be on the belts. Supervisors are going to be running routes.
Yep.
And if they're going to do that, then we should hold them accountable. If we're responsible for upholding the contract, you, me, everybody listening to this, every one of us, if we see a supervisor working and you choose not to file a grievance, we might as well not have a contract.
Yep. Everyone, you can't expect the next person to do it.
No.
You have to be the one, and that's the mentality everyone has to take. Everyone has to do their part. And, part of supervisors working is actually setting up the area and cleaning up the area. That's all work too. Yeah. Everything, it's all work.
Yeah.
Okay. Act of God. I mean, it happens, but it's, it doesn't happen often. And, when they say we exhausted all means, the hell you did.
Yeah.
You never exhaust all means. Never. Okay. And, they can say that all we want. We exhausted. No, you didn't. No. And, that's a huge problem.
Yeah.
So, and again, this is about creating jobs. We want more people on the clock. We want more union members on the clock. We don't want supervisors working. Hold them accountable.
Yes.
Okay. So we wanted to cover a couple of those things in Article 3, but as well, I wanted to say something with these buyouts. The buyouts are whatever, how we all feel about them. But here's the thing. Now that, I think that people have to leave by the August 31st or whatever it is, it's still warm out. Now we have the same amount, if not more work, with less drivers. Okay. So now they're putting people at risk because, hey, let's get rid of 20,000 people. Let's try to get as many people, off the clock as we can, because now we'll just give it to the people who are there, the part-timers, the combos, the drivers, the feeders, everyone, mechanics. Let's just give them all more work, right? Yeah. They don't care. I mean, the buildings are air conditioned. Oh, wait, they're not. And, the air conditioned trucks. Oh, wait, they're not. It's unbelievable. I mean, have you seen an AC truck?
I haven't seen one. Nope.
No, not at all. I mean, that's a problem. So down here in the South, the warm areas, it stays warm for another month or two. In the 90s, still in October.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. It's reality. And, to do this is just another Okay, this is what we do at UPS. We violate the contract, and we don't give a crap about lives, right?
Well, it's all just money. I mean, that's all it is to them.
That's what it is. The money, you're just a number and this and that. But there's something else I want to say, and it's like I said, we've always expect this from the company, but from our side, when a representative from the IBT is saying, okay, they did some sort of threat of a strike. I guess some of the locals with they have a strike rule, and they got grievances settled out of it. That was the big thing. No one knew about it.
FXA,
Okay,
how are you going to threaten a strike if nobody knows?
It's not as if it should be a secret, because if you have that rule in your your supplement to certain locals, then what's the secret? You're telling the company. That's it. There's no secret there. Okay. But for the representative to say, oh, next up, we're going to hit the, about the AC in the trucks in zone 1. Are you absolutely out of your fucking mind?
The contract's 2 years old, but oh man, we're really gonna show them now, 2 years after it's been signed.
2 years, and at the leaning towards the middle, towards the end of the summer, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, we're gonna go do this. Yes. So too little, too late. How many people died so far? Huh? I mean, that was agreed to in the contract. I mean, I'm not gonna apologize for getting mad. It's bullshit. We expect it from the company, not from our own people.
Yeah.
Do better.
Do better.
God damn. My God. Putting on a show doesn't work. That doesn't help anyone. It's exactly what it is. It's a fucking show. So again, my apologies for cursing. I'm taking over for Garfield this episode.
Don't apologize for it.
Exactly. I'm not apologizing. I was just being nice. But yeah, so that's that. I said my piece on that, but I have to digress here, get a little bit and glad we talked about the specific things in Article 3. Again, always go look at your contract, take a look at the contract, ask questions. If you can't get answers, send us an email. We'll get you those answers. And everything's important, and everyone needs to remember, hold the company accountable.
Yeah.
At all costs. That's it. Hold them accountable.
Don't
let
this, don't let the reduction in workforce and the higher stop count make you think, oh well, I've just got to go out there and work harder. I just got to go out there and work faster.
No.
Don't put yourself into that. It's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up in the hospital. You're going to end up getting hurt. Just the company thinks that they can just force all this stuff onto us and push everybody to perform more or whatever, and we have to show them that that's not going to happen. Work at a safe pace.
Be safe. That's it.
That's it. Your safety has got to be your number one priority, because it certainly isn't UPS's.
Yes, exactly. And as we always say at the end of the episodes, stay hydrated, go to your cool zones, hydrate the night before, electrolytes, get plenty of sleep, do everything you have to deal with this heat, whether it's on the road or in the buildings. The heat's everywhere.
Yep.
And just take care of yourself. We want you to make it home, to your families every single day. So for myself and Garfield, everyone have a good day.
We all deal with national language, but on this podcast, when it comes to supplemental language, we deal mostly with the southern region. And as always, it's best to get advice from your local stewards or business agents. If you would like to reach out to us with any questions, we have an email address, 767realitycheck@gmail.com. That's 767realitycheck@gmail.com.
And remember, strong people stand up for themselves, but the strongest people stand up for others.